was a stormy night in a small town when the police department received a chilling 911 call. The air was thick with tension as the police dispatcher, Amanda, picked up the line. Caller, panting, "Help me, please. There's something wrong at 36 Hollow Oak Street. I can't explain it, but it's horrifying." Amanda, "Stay calm, sir. I need you to give me more information." "What's happening?" Caller, "I don't know. I was just walking my dog when I heard a blood-curdling scream coming from inside the house. The door was ajar, so I went in to investigate. I can't find anyone, but there are these strange, terrifying noises and shadows moving around." Amanda could hear the terror in the man's voice, and she felt goosebumps crawl up her arms. She dispatched 2 officers to the scene, Officers Carter and Ramirez, who were both experienced in handling unusual cases. Upon arriving at 36 Hollow Oak Street, the officers found the door wide open, and the house was cold and dark. The only sound they could hear was the torrential rain outside. As they stepped in, the temperature seemed to drop even further, and an eerie feeling filled the air. "Officer Carter, this is Officer Carter. We've entered the house at 36 Hollow Oak Street. It's quiet, but something doesn't feel right." As they proceeded to search the house, they found no signs of forced entry or any struggle. But, with every room they checked, the unsettling atmosphere intensified. Officer Ramirez felt like someone, or something, was watching them. Suddenly they heard a loud crash from upstairs, followed by an agonized wail. The officers rushed upstairs, their hearts pounding in their chests. "Officer Ramirez, this is Officer Ramirez. We've heard a disturbing noise from the second floor. We're investigating." As they reached the top of the stairs, they discovered a broken mirror, shattered across the floor. The reflection of the dim flashlight revealed a face in the shards, a ghostly, twisted visage that seemed to stare right through them. The officers could hardly breathe, their hearts racing. "Officer Carter, dispatch. We've found something. I don't know what it is, but it's not human." Amanda, who was listening to the radio chatter, could hardly believe what she was hearing. She had heard stories of the haunted house at Hollow Oak Street, but she never thought they were true. Suddenly, the radio cut out. The officers were no longer responding, and all Amanda could hear was static. She could feel her hands shaking as she tried to re-establish contact. "Amanda, Officers Carter and Ramirez, please respond. Are you okay?" Minutes ticked by, feeling like an eternity. Finally, just when Amanda was about to send more backup, she heard a weak, trembling voice on the line. "Officer Ramirez. Amanda. Please send help. Officer Carter. He's gone. Something took him." It was like a shadow, but it had eyes. Eyes that could see straight into your soul. Amanda's blood ran cold, but she quickly dispatched additional units and paramedics to the scene. When they arrived, they found Officer Ramirez huddled in the corner, his face pale and eyes wide with terror. Officer Carter was nowhere to be found. In the following days, the town was buzzing with rumors about the horrors that had occurred at 36 Hollow Oak Street. Some claimed that the house was cursed, while others believed it was the work of malevolent spirits. Despite numerous investigations, Officer Carter was never found, and the case remained unsolved. As weeks turned into months, the town's residents grew more fearful, and the house became a symbol of terror. Despite the police department's best efforts, no one dared to venture near 36 Hollow Oak Street after dark, and it fell into a state of decay. Amanda couldn't shake the memories of that fateful night, and the haunting images of Officer Carter's disappearance haunted her dreams. She found herself questioning everything she thought she knew about the world, and her understanding of reality was shaken to its core. Years passed, and the town continued to be plagued by strange occurrences, pets disappearing, unexplained noises in the night, and shadows that seemed to move on their own. The legend of the haunted house on Hollow Oak Street grew, with whispers of the sinister force that lurked within its walls. Eventually, The town council decided that the house had to be demolished, hoping to put an end to the chilling events that had terrorized the community. However, when the demolition crew arrived at the house, they found something that sent shivers down their spines, a message, written in dust on the floor. "We are not gone. We are waiting." As the wrecking ball swung, bringing down the house that had tormented the town for so long, an eerie silence fell over Hollow Oak Street. The townspeople could only watch in fear, wondering if they had truly escaped the horrors that had unfolded within the house, or if something darker still lingered, waiting for the right moment to strike again. No one knew what had become of Officer Carter or the malevolent presence that haunted 36 Hollow Oak Street, but one thing was certain: the terror that gripped the town would never be forgotten.